Hey. All right, welcome to the Evil Junkies Podcast. This is episode 1 of a fun little experiment that we're going to have here today. I'm Rudy.
I'm Joe.
And here we go.
Okay, let's end this. Let's end it right now. It's perfect. Take one. No, like we were talking about other people's podcasts. You on that, what was it? The Killing Tony?
Kill Tony.
Yeah. You had where Big J, he talks about that one guy. I don't remember his name, but he had passed away. He was like some black dude. Remember?
The one I showed you, like...
Yeah, I don't remember his name, dude. Patrice, there you go. And he was like talking about him like he had shown like a picture of this chick that he was banging. Mm-hmm. And apparently she was posed like that guy from Silence of the Lambs. Like, yeah, like the... wait, what was his name too?
Buffalo Bob
yeah.
Or something like that.
And fucking that guy had pointed out, like, she looks like fucking Buffalo Bob. And he says, like, right away, like, the picture changed, like, right away in front of me. He's like, oh, shit, you're right. That's funny, man. But, yeah, I've been watching him. He's, like, fucking hilarious, too. I didn't even know he did, like, podcast stuff. Yeah, and he's on that thing too, like where he's just open mic stuff. He's just.
Oh no, he's like because if they're at the comedy store, because that's usually where it's filmed, in the comedy store. Yeah, they have guests that come in. So like Big J comes once in a while, or like sometimes Kill Tony. They go to like they go around the world, you know. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they go to New York, and if they're in New York, then sometimes Big J will stop in.
Oh wow, I gotta check out that, man, because sometimes when I'm at work, you know, like I'm just listening to music, but it's just like to practice for the band, and I'm kind of getting tired of listening to that. Yeah. And I sometimes go to like some podcasts, like guitar podcasts. They have like No Guitar is Safe, and I sometimes listen to that, but I gotta listen to that one. Seems like a good one too, because you know it's just something just for me, like when I'm at work, just to look up.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, Big J. I first saw him on the Comedy Central. He had like a 30-minute one. Mm-hmm. Comedy Central Presents or whatever it's called. And
is that the one where he's like in he's got like long hair in that one? Yeah. Because he had like cut his hair or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And is he wearing like those fucking fingerless gloves?
Yeah. Yeah, he always has those fingerless gloves.
Yeah, he's dressed like some random, right? Just some random guy that you just know.
Yeah.
Just a black t-shirt and just, he's got like these long ass jean shorts, right?
Did he do that joke about like where he only bangs like ugly girls or something? Like
no, I haven't heard that one.
I don't like to bang fine women because I forgot why, but I guess because he was real fat at the time. Yeah. Like he's like it's like Independence Day where you see a shadow going over over the city. It's like him over a girl.
That's funny. And he had lost weight too, right?
Yeah, he lost a ton of weight.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw one of the recent videos, and he does look different, like from how he looked like when he had like long hair. He looked bigger. And I'm starting to fucking gain weight too. I gotta fucking start losing it. Yeah, like fuck. That made me think like, dude, I'm starting to get fat too.
Joe, we can't say fuck on this podcast.
Oh, we can't? Oh, fuck it. Edit everything.
You have to bleep a bunch of stuff.
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, but yeah, like I have to fucking start my fucking diet and stuff, you know, just to, because I want to like at least lose like 20 or 15 pounds at least, you know. Really? Yeah. Yeah,
dude, I lost a ton of weight too recently. I don't know if it's because I'm dying or what. Because I haven't been changing my diet.
I haven't been doing shit, right? Yeah, I guess you're dying.
Yeah. Oh well. At least I'll look nice when I die.
I'll skinny and shit.
I'll fit in the coffin.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh yeah, like you're gonna start looking like fucking what's that guy? The Emperor from from Return of the Jedi. No, I saw that fucking Skywalker.
Yeah.
That movie too. How'd you think of it? Because I kind of have like different like.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it and kind of didn't, you know.
I loved it. I thought it was the best of the trilogy. Mm-hmm. And probably.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not like a fanboy. I liked it for what it was.
Yeah.
I just really like what they did with it. I don't know. Like I didn't see the Palpatine thing coming. Like that.
Except like the trailer and shit. Like, oh yeah, that part. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. Like the connection with him and the Emperor. I didn't see that.
Well, like, who the hell's he banging? You know?
Right? Like, who the fuck's gonna fuck the Emperor? Yeah, right. But no, I didn't see that coming either. And I don't know. I kind of like one of the reasons why I didn't like it is because they had to bring him back. You know, and I thought like, well, for me, like for the original Star Wars, like it's like he died. It fulfilled the storyline in that one, right? Like in the original ones. Why did they bring him back? You know, so that kind of undoes like the Vader, Luke Skywalker saga thing. You know, it just kind of undoes that, and I don't know, it just was stupid. It was cool to see him though. Like I think he was like the best thing about the movie. Like, well, what's the actor's name that plays the Emperor? I forgot, but whenever he's on, like, he's fucking badass, you know?
Yeah.
But I still, like, thought, like, they probably shouldn't have brought him back. They should just... Yeah. I don't know. I heard it's because that guy, the Rian Johnson guy who directed Last Jedi, he, like, straight up fucked up everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that because Disney had given control to this director to go with, you know, do whatever he wanted with that Star Wars movie. And that's cool, right? I champion that thought of just letting the director take his own direction, right? Into a movie. But this guy straight up fucked up everything. like all the things that they wanted to like in the first movie, like lead on, like who are her parents, or like who's this fucking Emperor Snoke guy. Yeah. And since the first movie, and everybody had like these fucking theories, like, oh, she's probably related to Skywalker, and Snoke is probably like this old ass Sith, right? That, or whatever. And that guy comes and makes a movie, and he's like, fuck all that shit. he like fucking straight up like fucked up everyone's theories.
You see, what I heard was that Disney did have control, and
they did,
because there was another guy that was supposed to direct it, and he got fired because of disagreements with the direction of how it should go. And I think that this guy was the one that actually like listened or something.
Rian Johnson, the guy who directed Last Jedi.
So I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's what I heard. And then they went through like 2 directors before J.J. Abrams just came back and fucking finished the trilogy. But yeah.
But like I don't know if you remember the first movie, Finn, right? The stormtrooper that like he defected the order or whatever. Yeah. In the movie it looked like he had like some kind of like it was kind of building up like he was gonna be a Jedi, right? Because he had like the lightsaber, and it seemed like he was sensitive to the Force, right? But they don't really do anything with him in this last movie, right? Unless, right? Like I don't think he does much in the Rise of Skywalker. He's just in the side. Yeah. He's not much of a main character as he was in the first movie.
He's just more confident, I think.
I guess so. It's just like, he kind of is more confident because he's like a scared ass little bitch, and the other one's right.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
But I thought they were gonna do something big with him, right? And it kind of looked like he had like a relationship going with Rey at some part, like in the first movie or whatever. And then she has like a relationship more with Kylo Ren, I guess, in some way.
For some weird reason.
But
yeah, that's one part I was like, what the?
It didn't really need to happen, right? Like that relation. I mean, it was cool because the best parts about those movies is him and her. Because that guy who plays Kylo Ren, Adam Driver, he's fucking badass. Like every time he's on the fucking, you know, like on the scene or whatever, like he's fucking great. You know.
Did you ever see Logan Lucky?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, dude, that one's great.
Which one's that one? Is that Adam Driver's in that one? Or?
Yeah, he's Adam Driver, Daniel Craig, and who else? I forgot.
Daniel Craig, 007.
Yeah, and they're like hicks, dude. It's hilarious. It's like one of the funniest movies I've seen.
I haven't heard of that fucking movie. I've been wanting to see one where Adam Driver's in with Scarlett Johansson, and. I don't know. I've seen like a scene where both of them are arguing.
Marriage Story?
It might be that movie.
I think that's called.
I feel like I'm prepared for this podcast. Like we're talking about all these fucking movies I don't even fucking know. But yeah, it's that movie. Maybe I don't know somebody.
Yeah, because I think it just got nominated for like an Academy Award.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Because the acting is fucking badass. I didn't know Scarlett Johansson. I just know her as fucking Black Widow, and she's kicking. I mean, like her acting's fucking badass and shit.
I know her from Home Alone 3.
Was she in that movie?
Yeah, she was like the big sister.
Oh man,
she's like 16 years old or something.
I need to watch that one. Where her acting career started coming up.
She's like Black Widow from Home Alone 3 to Marvel. You know?
Oh, you wouldn't know like fucking Home Alone. Like
I love those movies. Well, except for like the fourth and fifth one, they didn't need to do those. But the third one, well, they didn't need to do that either. But I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Was fucking Macaulay Culkin in there too?
No,
the third one.
No, it was some other
two
bastard.
Movies, right?
Yeah, he was in the Macaulay Culkin was in the first two, and then some other bastard kid was in the third one. Uh-huh. But this time he takes on 4. And they're Russian.
They're Russians. I think I saw that one where they were trying to get like this chip inside like some
toy.
Yeah, toy, right? Yeah. And I think I saw that one too. Was that the one Scarlett Johansson was in?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shit. Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't know she was in that movie. Well, I didn't even know, right? Like she made it big with the fucking like. Well, to me, I started noticing her in the Avengers movies. I didn't know who the fuck she was before that.
Oh, I saw her in... Where did I see her? There was like a Woody Allen movie that she came out in. That one was depressing. That one was good.
Woody Allen's a fucking good.
Yeah. And then... What was that? Lost in Translation? Was that her? No? No,
man. Because I only know her like from the Avengers movies.
Oh, okay.
Well, if I see her, like, if I go back and see old movies, I'll say, holy shit, that's fucking Black Widow. Because I don't really know her. But yeah, I've been wanting to see that movie with Adam Driver and her because the acting like is fucking badass, you know. Yeah. And since we're talking about like they got nominated for that one, like the Joker, like I really think fucking Joaquin Phoenix should. I heard that he got nominated for like Best Actor. But, I hope he. I don't know. It depends on who he's going up against, right?
Well, he's up against Leonardo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Fuck that. He already has his fucking Oscar. He already has his.
Brad Pitt took that movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Brad Pitt was fucking badass in that movie. And then Adam Driver is also nominated.
From that movie, right?
From that movie.
Okay.
Who else? Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro already has a ton.
Yeah, he's fucking legend already, so fuck him.
And there's somebody else, I don't remember who.
But
I was like, I do want Joaquin Phoenix to win. And it would be so cool if he wins because, like, Heath Ledger got one for the Joker.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he got posthumously, but he was already dead when
when he had won it.
Yeah, but so they just put it in his grave, I guess.
That's fucked up. But yeah, fucking Robert De Niro, is he in there for
The Irishman?
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. It's fucking long, but I don't think it was like
that good.
I don't think he'd win it based on that performance in that movie. I don't know. That movie is, I don't know. It's like watching it made me. It's kind of funny because they're old, right? But they're trying to. They have like this technology where they de-age them.
Yeah.
But they're still moving around like they're old dudes, you know, like because they de-age like Robert De Niro, like where he's really young. And there's this one part in the movie where like one of the shop owners does something to his daughter. I don't remember. And the daughter tells Robert De Niro, like, this is what happened to me at the store. Like, he got after me. And he gets mad, so he goes over to the shop, whatever. And the way how the scene's shot is shot, like, from outside of the building, right? You just see Robert De Niro go inside. And he brings the store guy out and starts kicking his ass. But he's so fucking old. Like, the way he's kicking his ass is, like, awkward.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like... I mean, he could have easily overpowered Robert De Niro because he looks like all old, right? But I don't know. It was just funny the way he was like moving and.
Like if they're gonna replace his face, might as well just use another actor.
Right? They fucking did that like in the old days. How come they can't do that with this one? Didn't they do that like in the Godfather movies where the Marlon Brando was
Robert De Niro?
Yeah, right. They could have fucking.
No, but I'm saying like if they're gonna replace his face, the de-age his face. Just put his face on somebody else.
Oh yeah,
you know, like they did that.
Didn't they do that with
The Social Network?
Oh yeah, they did that too. They also did that in. They fucking did that in the one I remember is the Captain America movie, where they use like a small skinny dude, right? Because they're trying to get like.
No, that was Chris Evans. They really injected him.
They don't eat, motherfucker. That's the way how he actually was. But now there's other ways they could have fucking done it. They didn't. That was kind of like a stupid way to do it because the way how they were moving, they still look fucking old.
Yeah.
They didn't look like, even with the de-aging bullshit, they still look old. Like, I don't know, there was like no change.
It'd be fucked up if like their voice was all fucked up too.
Yeah, it was. It was too. It was too. It was all fucked up. That's why it wasn't like, I don't know. It's on Netflix. It's probably like a cheap ass. I don't know. They probably spent all their money on the de-aging shit anyway. I don't know. But it was a good movie though. It was really long.
It's about Jimmy Hoffa, right? It was about like Jimmy Hoffa.
It's based on a true story or what?
That's right. Movie? That's what I
didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucked up then. The movie's fucked up.
Well, the movie's fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's alright, but it's I didn't think it was like a legendary movie like Goodfellas was, or you know what I mean, like The Godfather.
Yeah.
Because when you see the name Scorsese and like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, you think it's gonna be like a legendary movie, but it was alright. It wasn't like, you know.
I just showed my wife Goodfellas the other day.
Oh yeah, it's badass, right?
Yeah.
It still holds up to this day.
That's good. Did you ever see the sequel?
They had a sequel to that one. I didn't know that. What the fuck is the sequel?
It's called My Blue Heaven.
My Blue Heaven.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
What the fuck? No.
No, but it was supposed to be like loosely based off that dude after he was in witness protection.
Yeah.
But it's Steve Martin and Rick Moranis.
Mick Miranda, yeah, I remember him. Yeah. He was still making movies in that point.
Well, it was like the early 90s or late 80s.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, no, because the Goodfellas was 90, right? So then that came out after that. But yeah.
Wow, dude. I fucking missed Mick Moranis. He was badass. I think I saw somewhere that he was coming back into acting.
Yeah, then I just read like yesterday, he was like,
He should. I mean, I heard that they were going to do like they want to do a new Ghostbusters movie. Right.
Yeah, but
so it'll be good. They already filmed it.
Yeah, there's already a preview.
Well, hopefully he's in it, because if not, they ruined their chance to bring him at least, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking what's his name? Fucked it all up for everybody. Bill Murray, because he kept saying no to like a third movie.
Yeah.
And it's too late because fucking the other guy died already.
Yeah, Harold Ramis.
Yeah, Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
He was fucking badass.
It's
too late. So. And I heard somebody say that he should come back as like a ghost or something. And I was like, that's stupid. It's so stupid that they probably would do it. You know, they probably would put his fucking likeness in some way in the movie.
Well, there was a game. Did you ever play the game for like the 360?
No, I haven't played it, but I do remember it. That one they said it was like the best. Sequel. Yeah, that one should have been like the sequel to the Ghostbusters or whatever.
Yeah, because it had all the actors in it.
Well, I heard maybe. Oh yeah, he was still alive
at that point. Then.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, the third movie will come out, and I'm pretty sure that one's gonna suck too. I don't know.
Well, there's already a preview. It's with Finn Wolfhard, that kid from Stranger Things, is in it.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh.
The main kid.
The main kid, yeah.
The one that's banging 11.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, fucking Stranger Things. I don't know about that show anymore. I didn't like the third season.
Really? I loved it.
You loved
it was great.
I didn't fucking like it.
It was better than the second one.
Well, to me, like I agree with that. It is better than the second one. But it's, they don't have like the same feeling like the first season did. The first season seemed more serious to me, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because she's missing the kid, right? And it's all like drama. The third season's more comedy in some way. Yeah, I still kind of liked it because it was kind of like straight up 80s, right? Like the fucking Russians are involved. The Russians were always the fucking bad guys in the 80s, right?
Yes.
And they started doing all these things, and it was kind of comedy like. It started reminding me of like Monster Squad, like those movies, like Goonies in some way, right? Uh-huh. That's what the third season was to me, but the first season was more serious, and I kind of like the tone and the atmosphere of the first season.
Yeah.
But I still like the third one, but I kind of wanted it to be like
more serious.
Yeah, but I guess it's all right. Like I do kind of like it because I do see what they were trying to do for the third season. And I still kind of liked it.
Yeah, there was that part where fucking what's his name, Dustin, and he's with his girlfriend talking to his girlfriend, like, and they start singing that Never-Ending Story. Oh
yeah, the fucking.
Like they just wanted to like throw in like as much
80s shit. Like, do you remember fucking Untold Story or Never-Ending Story? You fucking remember that movie? Yeah, that was pretty random, dude. Yeah. Of all the fucking movies that they wanted to like reference, they referenced that one. But yeah, that was I thought it was fucked up. Like the only dark part in that one was like what do they call that monster? They have like a name for him, right?
What is it? I don't know.
Not the Demogorgon, the main one, right? The one that possesses people, right? I forget the name, but I thought it was like Mind fucking Flayer? Yeah, something like that. Yes, the Mind Flayer. I don't remember. But it was fucked up because when he possesses these people, he like fucking melts their bodies just to build up like what that creature is, right? I thought it was fucked up. I actually like that part, like where he possesses the people and they start melting down just to build up this fucking creature. That's fucking badass. I thought that was kind of dark for the third season, because the third season kind of seemed like jokey, lighthearted, right? Yeah. And that was like the darkest part in that fucking series, because it was like who was it? It wasn't it was like that girl who had like the brother who was like a bully, Billy right? Was the brother, right? Yeah, but like the people he gets in contact with, like some of the family members and shit like that, and they all just melted, and I mean, what the fuck, you know? That's dark. That's dark as fuck, but I don't know. The third season was good, but I just didn't like it because it didn't match the tone of the first one. To me, the first one will always be fucking badass. Yeah. Remember I told you about that one too? Like, you gotta check out Stranger Things 1.
I was like, bitch, I already know.
No, but yeah, it told me it reminded you of like the Montauk monster.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck I thought it was like a movie at the time. But I looked into it too.
I used to be like really into conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And like I would like all day after work would just be on fucking YouTube. Like when YouTube first came out, you know,
just look at
before Google had them. Theories. You know, like,
yeah.
And I would just look up like conspiracies, and I was just there for hours, fucking hours, like taking in all this bullshit, watching like 2 hours of these dudes like, you know, lying their ass off. That was part of the Philadelphia experiment, and then it turned into because apparently the Philadelphia, or was it the Philadelphia? I don't know. Whatever, the one where they try to make that ship disappear.
Yeah.
There was a continuation of that project, and then they accidentally opened a portal. And then that monster came through and killed everybody there.
Oh, shit.
So...
and I saw how the Montauk monster looked like. It was like some little puppy.
Oh, yeah. No. It was something else, but it took place...
That thing killed everybody, right? That little chihuahua.
No, that picture's dumb, but there was that story, because there was a military base around there in Montauk, New York. Mm-hmm. And it's like...
I hope that's true.
It's true.
It's most likely.
It's true, Sandy.
It is. It's true. Holy shit.
No, it's there's footage of like the base, like where the big radar shit, the one that turns like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's people that have gone to that place. I mean, it's no longer open unless it's underground or something, but like everything above looks all deserted.
That'd be crazy if they did. They saw the Stranger Things off that thing.
Yeah.
But there's been movies like that too. The one I can think of would be The Mist. Don't they have like a storyline? Yeah. Like they opened up a portal or some shit too, right? And that's how the creatures come out and start fucking with everybody.
That was a Stephen King book though, right?
Yeah.
I wonder when that
But it depends when it was written, right?
Yeah.
He probably fucking heard about that Montauk thing.
Right.
He probably wrote it because he's really good at writing books.
Or no, I'm saying, or like maybe because it was like these two dudes, Alex Balek or something like that. And somebody else... And maybe they read that book and they're like, oh, that really happened to us. And
they started going, yeah, it's a real thing that happened. Yeah, but there's not too many movies like that, right? I can only think of Stranger Things and The Mist. There's probably like some fucking B-side movie or...
Well, didn't John Carpenter do The Fog? Wasn't it something like...
No, that was just like an ancient evil. The town had... When the town was up and coming, they had decided to turn on these pirates because they had like these treasures and they were like really wealthy, and like the townspeople had devised a plan to betray them, and they were, I don't know, good pirates or some shit like that. So they murdered all the pirates or whatever, and they take the wealth, and that's what the town was built on, was murder, right? So the ghosts of the pirates, they every whatever 100 years they come, just to seek revenge. So that's what the movie's about. It's just like pirate ghosts fucking killing everybody. Yeah, and the church had like the wealth, like the church had like in behind their I think the cross, like it looked all wooden or whatever, and there was like gold there. They had like a golden cross. They had melted all the gold into like,
a cross.
Yeah, into a cross. It was fucking badass. But now that it's not like that. It's
pirates
not like
wanted it.
Yeah. Where the fuck you fucking melted it into a cross? The fuck did you?
They take it back to their stupid ghost shit. Put it upside down.
Put it upside down. Fucking lowercase t. What the fuck is this? They did on my gold. Nah, but that movie's badass. But it's not like the. I don't think the 80s. I mean, the 80s they always made movies about like UFOs, right, and stuff. I don't think they were smart enough to think like to make a gate like to like another dimension, Like I don't think they. I think the easiest way to write a scary movie was just say, yeah, fuck it, it's aliens. They fuck it.
Those are cop out.
No one gives
bullshit.
a shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Or the devil.
Yeah, because like that kind of storytelling is too smart for like the 80s movies. So, but yeah.
So you're saying it really did happen to them? I think they're the same assholes too that said that they spin like.
Probably right. It probably was real. Yeah, because that's fucking badass. Like that idea, right? Just like the guys, like the army. Oh, let's make a portal. Well, something horrible comes out,
Because they were trying to do anti-gravity or invisibility or some bullshit.
And they accidentally fucking
too much energy
opened the gateway.
A portal or portal, whatever.
Well, that movie Stargate's not like that, where they open up these.
Yeah.
Is it Stargate? Right.
Yeah, Stargate. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, but they open up these gates to different dimensions. That's a 90s ass thing, right?
Yeah, 94.
94. Okay, yeah. Maybe they were smart. Maybe they were. Maybe
that one was like the first one to introduce the idea of ancient aliens and shit like that. Because for that movie, it starts off like in the 20s, like, these people are digging and they find like this fucking Stargate shit. They don't know what it was, right?
Yeah.
So they took it to like a military base, and it's like now the present. And they're, I guess like the hieroglyphics or something. There's something that makes them think that it was ancient Egyptians that built it, right? But however, like all the markings on the Stargate are like constellations. They don't know that.
Yeah.
It takes like they get an Egyptian expert, which is that guy, what's his name, James Spader, to like see what he could figure out, right? So one day this military dude was reading the newspaper, and they show like the constellation of Orion, on the front page of it, and he grabs a newspaper and then he like matches like, oh, this is a constellation. So basically, it's like a big dial, like one of those old rotary clocks, to different points into different stargates around the universe.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah, man. It's like I've never seen anything like that. That's
fucking smart. That's smart storytelling right there. Holy shit. Because who the fuck thinks of that? And that makes sense because everybody has like these theories, like the fucking Egyptians fucking learned how to build pyramids through fucking aliens or something.
Yeah.
Or, whatever. They can't figure out how the fuck they built the pyramids or whatever.
Well, those theories I think came from like Eric von Däniken and all that bullshit. Like, but I don't think that he has like any legit theories, but like I think that's like the main inspiration. Like that guy and like a few other authors from like the 60s and shit. Back when they did a lot of drugs, and they're like, oh yeah.
I want the fucking insane clown posse to do a documentary. Fucking pyramids. How do they fucking get made? How do they work? Like that one song, right?
The magnets.
Yeah. But that's true. Like I thought they just built like fucking bricks on top of one another, but these fucking scientists can't figure out like how the fuck they build them because it's so like
precise.
Yeah, precise and everything.
And it's like where it's positioned is like the exact center of the earth or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it also matches up with constellations in the sky.
It's fucking crazy how that works.
And they're also discovering like older sites that are older than what we think. Like how do we say it? Like older than previously thought. Like
for example, the pyramids, they thought like it was based on one time period, but it turns out it was older.
No, the Egyptians, the Egyptologists still think that the timeline's correct. But other people, they're like, nah, that's not correct. Because there's also
people from like these small
towns, like independent investigators and stuff like that. People that like independent Egyptologists, I should say.
2 idiots from Crystal on the podcast think otherwise.
Yeah, because there's also like they're discovering older like sites because like modern man or whatever, like they think we started writing around 8,000 years ago.
Yeah,
but they're finding sites that date back to 10,000 years ago,
even longer.
Yeah, like Göbekli Tepe, they just started digging that site, like they discovered in 2010, and so they carbon dated some of the shit on there, and it was like to 10,000 BC. So that's like at the time that people thought people were hunter gatherers.
Yeah,
they were building like this advanced shit, you know.
Wow, dude.
And like the stones have like 3D images, you know, like imprinted into them. You know, so like it takes like precision.
Yeah.
Like you need some, you know, devices that can do that. No fucking, like if caveman couldn't do that shit, you know?
Fucking that precise ass caveman.
They were like fucking painting the walls with their shit, and their blood.
Throwing shit to the wall. That's crazy, dude. And they, like, I heard that they, who was that, King Tut or something? They had put one of his coffins, or like that, you know, that big ass mummy thing, in for everybody to see, like in the museum, right? I don't know if they opened it. I don't think they should, because that's like,
well, no, they
like
did.
A curse. They did. Oh shit, they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, because they looked at his skeleton and his feet were all fucked up because of all the inbreeding. Yeah, because they used to just marry. I heard they had to marry their sister.
Yeah, they had to be like.
And by the time he came around, he was like
all deformed and shit.
Yeah, he couldn't walk. He died when he was like 19.
Couldn't figure out why. They were like, "Man, it's a fucking curse. We've been cursed.
We're fucking each other. We're trying to keep it in the family." And, no?
They try to keep like the bloodline pure or whatever, right? Some bullshit like that. Yeah.
It's because they didn't have encyclopedias.
So it was like in that story, like Moses and who was the pharaoh, right? I think they just call him the pharaoh.
Oh,
like,
Ramses?
Ramses. He was all deformed and shit. He was all deformed. I don't think Moses. No, he wasn't related to them, right? He was just like an orphan kid that they had found, right?
Yeah.
And the pharaoh was killing like all the children, right? Some bullshit. I don't know.
Side, right? Yeah, because Ramses and him grew up together, right?
Yeah, because the mom had found Moses or whatever, and
she
brought him in. Yeah. Perfect, fine little baby. He wasn't inbred or anything. So yeah, that'll be funny, right? The pharaoh's all like fucked up, like all inbred. Yeah, he doesn't know what Moses is saying, so he can't speak back. You know, like let my people go. He can't say nothing. Okay. But that movie fucking sucked. They had done the Exodus movie.
Oh yeah.
I remember. I didn't like that one.
Nah.
I thought the cartoon was better.
The Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, I thought the cartoon was better.
Yeah. They have singing and shit.
Yeah, I know. Like a Disney ass movie. But it's a DreamWorks movie, right?
Yeah, DreamWorks.
But it's Disney as fuck. That movie is Disney as fuck. Yeah. But I thought that was like the best story. I mean, whatever. I read like the Bible ones, but they're not really specific what happens. You know, they don't. I thought that cartoon movie did a really good job showing the relationship between Moses and the Pharaoh. I think like when you see like the old ass movies like the Ten Commandments or whatever, it shows like the Pharaoh and Moses always hated each other, like from when they were kids.
Yeah.
But in the cartoon, it's better. It's believable because when you're kids, you're friends or whatever, right? Like your brothers, right?
Yes, Ramses was an entitled piece of shit. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I did see the one with Charlton Heston and Yul Brynner when I was a kid. I don't remember it though.
That's the Ten Commandments one.
Yeah,
is that the one? Yeah, because fucking Ramsey's an asshole on that one. Like he
he
backstabs like fucking Moses and everything. And I didn't believe that, because if you're grown up to be brothers, you know you're gonna love each other. And in the cartoon, Ramsey's always wanted Moses to come back, but Moses is like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna talk to this bush. You know, like I just talked to this bush this one time. He told me to come over here and.
Yeah, but Ramsey, I don't know. He hated the Jews. So he was like, Moses was like, nah, fuck that. My people, bitch. You know?
I'm Jew. There you go.
I'm gonna ask God to spread this water over here so we can get through.
Spread the water's cheeks, right? Spread the cheeks apart.
He's gonna give you a tornado of fire.
I remember someone telling me scientifically, all the stuff that Moses did happened. I was like, fucking bullshit. Like, what the fuck parts the sea that way? They were trying to say, oh, it's some kind of earthquake that happened during that time. I was like, that's fucking stupid. You can't tell me science. You can't put science with the Bible. You can't do that.
No, yeah, I used to talk to this dude. I used to work with this guy, and he was terco that it happened, right?
Yeah.
And that there was there's pictures underwater of the chariots, the wheels.
Yeah.
From when the river closed, or the sea closed. But I looked up that dude that has all this evidence.
Yeah.
He's like a hack. And he's always trying to prove Bible shit, but I don't know. He's always wrong.
There was a fucking guy on Facebook that was I forgot his name. I disliked him on Facebook because he was just, to me, he seemed like a hypocrite kind of guy. But I had told you about him one time. And you knew him. I think his name was Josh something, and he would preach all the time on fucking Facebook. You know who I'm talking about? No. He had he was a fat dude, little goatee here.
That sounds like a lot of people here.
Yeah, it does. Right? I'm not being very specific, right? No, but he was I don't think he does the Facebook thing anymore. But at the time when we were working together at PFS, he was always posting online, and he was really good at, I guess, preaching, whatever. But I got tired of whatever he was saying, because it seemed like bullshit, you know, all this shit he was saying. So I just disliked him. He probably still is on there. I mean, all the fucking guys want to get famous off, you know, Facebook, and he was popular at the time. I hope he died. I hope he died or something. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. God damn.
I hate him.
This is harsh.
All right. No, but I just don't like, you know, people that use that, they use that, religion as a platform, right? Just to get them famous or whatever. And
I want to use religion to make me money.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but that's just kind of stupid. No, that's dumb.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to take advantage of people like that. I'm not exactly the nicest person, but I'm not the worst either.
Yeah. It'd be like fucking Emperor Palpatine and shit. Why? How come he wasn't they missed an opportunity to have Vader as a Force ghost or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
I saw a post on Facebook when Rey was fighting for all the Jedi. Mm-hmm. That would have been the perfect opportunity to start showing all the Force ghosts. You know, fucking Liam Neeson in there, Qui-Gon Jinn, and all these guys.
The voices came out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
the voices did.
I heard Samuel L. Jackson.
He was in there for real?
Yeah.
I have to fucking rewatch that, because I watched it through the... I didn't go to the theaters to watch it.
I saw it at the IMAX.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably badass then.
Yeah, and he was here. Kill that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta rewatch it. I didn't hear it. But that would have been a good, opportunity, right, to have shown all the Jedi or whatever, especially the popular ones.
Yeah, and I believe that they all did a voiceover. Even that fucking guy, the one that smiles, what was it? Kid Fisto.
Oh, Kid Fisto. Yeah. He's a Force ghost too. But I don't know how the Force works, but they just introduced like Force healing.
I know,
right? And I saw like a post online like where like Darth Vader's all dying like in front of Luke. And it was like, Dad, I can Force heal you, right? And he was like, Nah, fuck that. Isn't that episode 9? And I think one guy like had commented on there, that's gonna take a shitload of Force healing. Fucking some guy that said that on the post. I was like laughing because he got fucked up, right? Yeah. He got his legs cut off, like one of his arms is missing. Fucking guy burned to death.
He got electrocuted.
Yeah. It's gonna take a shitload of Force to heal Anakin Skywalker. But they didn't. Did he talk in the thing or
what?
When she was fighting? Yeah,
maybe.
Was he there? Because I heard someone say
they were all real quick.
Yeah, they were.
So I could only hear like Samuel L. Jackson was one that stood out to me, and
I heard someone say "Don't fall as I did," and I thought that was Anakin Skywalker talking because I did hear that for sure, and I was like, man,
unless it was the guy that uploaded it. He said, hey,
that'd be cool.
Don't need that Taco Bell or something, you know.
Yeah, but I just thought it would have been cool all the Force ghosts just show up like behind her or something, you know. I don't know.
Giving like the Force ghost middle finger.
Because the voice thing was cool, but you don't know who the fuck is talking, you know.
Yeah.
But it would have been cool to just have like a cameo at least with all the Jedi.
Yeah, all the fucking Sith came out, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was dark.
That was dark as fuck.
Yeah,
that was. I love that. That was like one of my favorite parts.
Me too.
But I don't understand because, okay, let's just say I saw somebody theorize that the Emperor from the old movies, from the first 3 movies, was a clone. And I was thinking, how did he come up with that theory? And he says because the original Emperor, the one from the old movies, when he died with the Death Star, right? Oh. He died with the Death Star. When Rey goes to the Death Star to find that little device to locate where he actually is, he's not there. I mean, it would have made sense if the Emperor would have stayed there, but he's not there at all. His dead body or whatever. He's in some kind of like unknown planet or whatever. And when you go there, you see him, and he's like this ancient kind of fucking thing. And I'm starting to think, well, maybe because cloning is a thing in Star Wars, but they don't really say if he is. I guess he is the original Emperor, but his theory did kind of make sense because, like, why is he not with the Death Star, right? With the ruins, that would have been like a badass thing, right? Like he stayed there, like where the Death Star was and the ruins and stuff. But they had come up with this theory, and he had said he made Snoke, right, or something like that. So I think like Snoke was a clone at some point, right? So that theory might be that could be correct. I did read somewhere that the Mandalorian show, I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, it's
fucking badass. But they're gonna explain in the next season how they're gonna explain more about Palpatine, I guess, if he was a clone or not, and how the Order came to rise. Because that's kind of like weird, right? How did these guys come to power to begin with after when they had, destroyed the Empire, with the Emperor?
Well, maybe it was from because that takes place in a galaxy far, far away. Maybe it was a closer galaxy.
A closer galaxy.
The other galaxy, they need help.
Right. It was a galaxy far, far away a long time ago, right?
A long time ago.
Yeah,
not that long.
Like it's in our past.
It wasn't a long time ago. It was just long ago.
It was just a long time ago. But yeah, I did like the Mandalorian show.
Good.
To me, like it was like a breath of fresh air to me in some way, because it's not. I like the Jedi thing and like the story of the Jedi with the Force or whatever, but you can only watch or deal with that fucking thing for so long. And it was badass because the Mandalorian reminded me of like those old spaghetti westerns, like with Clint Eastwood. It felt like that to me.
Yeah.
And I just thought like each episode was fucking badass. The one I liked more was the one where Bill Burr was in.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite episodes because it felt like one of them John Carpenter movies where they're just like like trapped in this space station, you know, and it was badass. It was like a little mini movie on its own. But the only thing I don't like is that fucking Baby Yoda thing. Ever since like he came out, like everybody fucking started making memes. Yeah. I fucking hate the memes.
I fucking love Baby Yoda.
You know what was badass? Were the 2 stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
And they had Baby. I thought that was like fucking badass. They should just do a show based on those 2 guys and how much they hate their fucking job. You know. Yeah, I fucking love those guys, man. They're like real life comedians, right?
One of them was Jason Sudeikis. I don't remember who the other one was.
Man, they're fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the best thing.
They're gonna punch
you. Yeah, he fucking punches me, Yoda. That would have been me. Just fucking straight up punching him. And they want to talk to the Moff Gideon, right? Like the commander.
Yeah.
But they're telling him no because the last guy that interrupted his speech got killed on the spot. So they have to fucking wait, you know. And Moff Gideon, like if they would have told Moff Gideon they had Baby Yoda, they would have straight up killed the Mandalorian and all them in the thing, because he's just giving the speech to give them more time to give information where Baby Yoda is. Meanwhile, they already fucking had him, but they can't say shit because they don't want to fucking die, you know. The stormtroopers. I thought that was badass, dude.
That was Gus, right, from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, from Breaking Bad. Still acting like a fucking badass. He was good in the Mandalorian too. He was on there for like that one last episode, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I saw that last part where he has like his lightsaber.
It's like a light sword, right?
Yeah, I read before that episode aired, I had read something about the Mandalorians. Supposedly there was like a Mandalorian Jedi, like that existed like way before, right? And he had a lightsaber that was like that. What Moff Gideon had, like a black one, you know, with the white outline, and that was the one the Mandalorian Jedi used. And there's some, I don't know the lore, but I was just watching some YouTube fucking video about it.
I think one of the dudes I worked with told me about that. I think was it Ray something?
I don't know the name of the Mandalorian Jedi.
Yeah,
or I don't know
that he was a Jedi, but he took the helmet or something like that.
Oh, that's Darth Revan or something like that. No, that's not the same guy. That's a different dude. I read about, or not read. I seen videos. I don't read. No, I watched a video about that guy named Darth Revan, and he was a Jedi. He was the best Jedi and the best Sith. Yeah, and that was just stupid. I mean, you can't be the best at both, asshole. Like, I don't know.
Well, maybe he can.
Be one or the other, you know. But he had like 2 lightsabers. He had like a purple one and a red one, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But he had killed a Mandalorian, and he had like this thing where he wanted to kill all the Mandalorians, and he won't take off his helmet until they're all dead. Basically, yeah. So that's why he took like one of the Mandalorians' helmet and he just leaves it on. Oh. But I don't know.
Yeah, because that's all like from the Legends books, I think.
Yeah, from the Old Republic or I don't know. I don't read, so I just watch YouTube's so that way I can get the lore. But I did hear about that Mandalorian Jedi, and that's this lightsaber they used. So when that episode aired, I was like, oh shit, that's something I know that nobody fucking knows.
Yeah, I don't know that shit.
I had to explain to all my family watching, you know, that's this and that. I felt like all badass, you know. Like, yeah, I know a lot of things.
Did you finish The Mandalorian before you saw Rise of Skywalker?
I think so.
Yeah, because Baby Yoda's the one that started healing.
Right? Before Rey did, right?
Yeah, he healed Carl Weathers. Well, at least maybe that I saw it. No, because I saw it on the...
Because they didn't air... They usually... they didn't air Mandalorian because of the movie. They didn't want to interfere with the movie. I think it was supposed... No, like, it was supposed to air like one day, but they didn't upload it, right?
No, because it will come out on Fridays.
Oh, so they did air it?
Yeah.
So they didn't care.
Nah.
More Star Wars for
No, because I think it came out before the movie came out.
Oh, okay.
There was the episode before the movie came out. Or that day or something.
So Yoda beat Rey to it.
Yeah, Baby Yoda. Not even
what time, when does The Mandalorian happen? I'm kind of confused on that. Is that before The Force Awakens, or is that? I know for sure it's after the original Star Wars.
What I heard, it was right after Return of the Jedi.
Right after.
Yeah.
So Luke
right
is
now there's
all
a bunch
young
of Ewoks.
still.
Yeah.
Dancing in the blood of their enemies.
Drumming on shit.
Yeah, drumming on the helmets and shit.
Still, they're all drunk still from that party.
Oh, wow. So, like, that guy, they call him Mondo.
Mando,
right? Mondo. He's Mondo.
Mondo.
Yeah, he's nothing to do with the Boba Fett, right? I think I heard somewhere that Boba Fett and Jango Fett were like pretenders. They weren't real Mandalorians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard about that. And I was kind of like, well, that's cool. That's neat.
Maybe that's like, because I know that the only stuff that's canon are like those cartoons, like the Rebels and
yeah, they don't
Clone Wars.
They don't shun those. And I think where I heard that from, they do reference one of the cartoons because who's that? I'm forgetting all the fucking names, dude. It's not Qui-Gon Jinn. It was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Mm. He says he met He met a guy wearing Mandalorian armor, but he wasn't a Mandalorian, and he was referencing Jango Fett. So Jango Fett might have been the guy that found like a dead body of a Mandalorian and just fucking took his armor.
Oh.
And since Boba Fett like idolized his dad, he might have just I don't know, took the same armor and repainted it or something.
Well, he definitely was his dad, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was a clone. Yeah, that's true. But it would be cool if like, because that's around the same time in that time frame where after the Return of the Jedi, because I think they said something about Boba Fett coming out of that fucking pit.
Oh yeah,
like he's still alive. Yeah, it'd be cool if they both cross, right? Mando and Boba Fett, some way. I don't know. They don't really have to. I mean, I don't care about Boba Fett.
That's what I was waiting for. This entire season, I was just waiting, like, when's it gonna come out? Like,
Boba Fett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too.
All bleeding out of his ass.
Because I thought it was cool, like all the other Mandalorians were there, right, to defend that one guy, and they all had like different looking armor, right? So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what happened to them? I didn't understand that one part where he found like all the helmets. Did they all fucking die, or did they all like fuck off?
No, they fled, I think.
They did?
Yeah, because remember that he goes to he finds that chick and she's there like
still building or like welding shit together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I think she mentioned something about them leaving to another location, but she had to stay behind to
but without the helmets? I thought they had to leave the helmets on.
Maybe they got new helmets.
she made new ones for them, right? I don't know, because they're not supposed to take off their helmets, right?
Maybe they graduated. Or maybe, yeah. I don't remember seeing all the helmets.
Because I remember seeing that, but it was kind of like too noisy in my house to hear what was going on.
Oh.
And I thought they all died or something. I was like, man, that sucks. But they left for no reason.
Well, shit,
I have to rewatch that.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah,
because I don't remember them saying anything about that.
Yeah, because they can't take up their helmets for anything.
Well, I remember that,
yeah.
But I don't remember them. Well, I don't remember seeing any of the helmets there.
Yeah, because I found a big pile of them, and Mando was like getting after fucking Apollo Creed. Like, what did you do to him? You know, like, did you kill them all, or what happened? And I think he did say no. I don't know. They're just here, the helmets.
Wait, where was that? Was it in that part where that girl was like welding shit?
Yeah, like right before they see her, he finds all the helmets there, all the Mandalorian helmets. I don't know.
Then I don't remember, but didn't she? I think she's the one that said that like they all fled or something to a new location. But I mean, I'm guessing if they flee and they want to be anonymous, like
no one knows who the fuck they are, right? Yeah. Like that's true, right? That no one knows who the fuck is that. Some bounty hunter.
Watch us be completely fucking wrong about it. But no, I guess if that's so, then yeah. Like, hey, we'll go.
It's not a perfect show, but it's still badass. You know, like the one part where I thought was stupid was like the one episode where he's hunting down one of the guys, and when he gets him, he puts him like where they did with Han Solo. That's not what they do. Like when they did that to Han Solo, they weren't even sure that was gonna like kill him or if he was gonna live through that. That was like the first time they had done that to anyone. And that show, one of the first episode, it made it look like that's what they do when you're bounty hunting, right?
Maybe Boba Fett texted everybody.
Yeah, this shit works. Yeah, because he tells Vader, like, is he gonna like live through this? Because I gotta get my fucking money or whatever.
Yeah.
And Vader was like, I don't care. I will pay you back whatever if he dies. Whatever. So, but I thought it was kind of like weird because they did that just because for us to, remember they did that to Han Solo? Yeah, it's on here too. Nah.
Oh man!
But they didn't. That was like the only part where they show it, but they right away did away with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, nah, fuck that. That's kind of stupid. Remember this shit? Nah. But the show was really good, man. I was really happy with it. I can't wait for season 2 if they explain how the fuck Palpatine lived through all that shit. I don't know.
I don't know. And I liked it too. I want to see like more shows. Like if they do more live action shows, that'd be cool. Mm-hmm. What would you want to see?
And for live action?
Yeah. Some
like
Jar Jars.
What happened to Jar Jar? Right? He's behind the order and shit. Like that'd be badass. A show about fucking Jar Jar Binks and shit. No, I guess they had said something about Darth Maul. Doing something with him.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if they mean like in the future for the show, like if he's gonna be there or something. Maybe I don't know.
Well, they're making the Obi-Wan show,
right?
Yeah.
When they had in the Rise of Skywalker, when they had said about her being related to Palpatine, I had thought of a theory that she was related to Obi-Wan. Because there's a part in time in Obi-Wan's life that we don't see, right? Where after like
kind of like Jesus.
Yeah, like like Jesus. Just like Jesus. Where he because like the Jedis are all like they don't do like sex or whatever, right? Like they don't they don't reproduce or whatever. But maybe like some point in his life he found like a love or whatever, right? And that would have made sense. Like Rey would have been related to him, but they said, "Nah, fuck that. She's related to the old ass piece of shit over here."
I mean, he was a Jedi in hiding. Like,
yeah,
maybe they found him. Like, prove you're not a Jedi.
fuck my sister. All right, I guess.
Start using the Force.
Yeah, isn't that what they did for Anakin? He had been created through the Force.
Oh yeah,
I heard that. So he's like a Force Jesus, like right? Yeah, he's like Jesus, but an evil Jesus. Yeah, fucking Darth Vader. Fucking Darth Vader, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was like somebody pointed that out a while back. It was like in a documentary that I saw once that that he's like Jesus and blah blah blah, and he comes back and he saves everybody and blah blah blah.
It's like Jesus. Are they talking about Baby Yoda?
No.
Because Baby Yoda seems like a fucking baby Jesus. Like he's healing people and shit, and I don't know. What the fuck?
Healing people. I didn't think about
he's curing them of blindness or whatever.
Like fucking crucified.
It is right because like Apollo Creed was like gonna like betray Mando, right, and like he gets injured by one of them fucking pterodactyls or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking baby Jesus Yoda heals him and he turns around his faith. He fucking What do you call it? Like he gained faith in Baby Yoda, right?
And then he became an apostle.
Yeah.
Started following.
I gotta tell you the truth, Mando. I was gonna fucking kill you and take the baby back to the order, but after it healed me, I want to help you. Yeah, it kind of is like a baby Jesus thing. But what the fuck are they gonna do? Like what? Like what is he's not related to Yoda because Yoda, like we said, like the Jedis don't fuck, so.
Well, this was my thought was that they wanted to capture or they wanted to kill the baby, right?
Yeah.
They sent him to kill the baby.
Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Nah, fuck that." And then that their species are like the most powerful
to the Force, right? They're Force sensitive.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So...
Wow. But even Yoda. Even Yoda didn't fucking heal people. You know, like, Yoda was a powerful Jedi. But this fucking baby at 50 years old.
We only saw a small part of Yoda's life. Maybe he was there, like, walking the desert.
He just chose not to heal anybody. Like, not even himself when he was dying.
See, you will not, you know.
Is the baby going to talk like that when he gets older?
Probably.
Right? Yeah, because that's like a Yoda. If he doesn't, Yoda was just stupid. Yoda just didn't know how to talk.
It's somehow the most powerful Jedi.
Doesn't know how to fucking make sentences and shit. But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with that Yoda baby. And they didn't even give it a name. Everybody's still calling him Baby Yoda.
I know,
He's not Yoda. He's not even a baby. He's like 50 years old.
He does cry, so maybe Yoda.
Yoda. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but the Yoda species does have a girl. Like in the first movie, not the first movie. I mean the episode 1.
Episode 1.
Phantom Menace. There was like a girl Yoda.
Was there?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
They have a name for her too. But she doesn't talk in that one there. But she's in the background where Qui-Gon Jinn is like trying to convince Yoda and the Jedi Council to to take Anakin to take him in or whatever. And in the background you see like a female version of Yoda somewhere in there.
What?
Yeah, there is one. And they even have a name, but I don't remember the name.
Maybe that's Yoda's kid.
Maybe it is, right? And banging behind the scenes. Well, maybe, because the baby's like 50 years old.
Yeah. Yeah?
It fits the timeline. Nah, I don't know. They're probably just making up this fucking show as they go. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, right? Like, what if fucking that Yoda baby just becomes like a Sith Lord, you know? Like a Sith baby. That would be fucking badass.
A Sith baby?
Yeah, a Sith baby.
Oh.
An evil baby. And then fucking Mando has to kill it, you know? Like, I should have killed it.
And he's there in the Rise of Skywalker in that scene where everybody's there. But he's all small.
Yeah, that was fucking badass, right? Like all the Sith Lords, like they're in the hoods, right? That's why I thought the Jedi were like,
they were gonna do.
Yeah, but they didn't do it.
With their little Force ghost ass shit.
What's the purpose of being a Force ghost? You're just there.
I don't know. Apparently, you get tired because they have to sit down and shit.
Right? Yeah, they always do. That's true, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Luke is sitting down, and
they're lighter than air, but they know.
I gotta sit down. My ghost ass hurts for taking all this ghost dick. Nah, but I don't know. Fucking. That's it for those movies, I guess. I don't want to fucking see another Star Wars movie until like I don't know.
Next year.
8 years.
Did you ever see Solo?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was kind of tired of those Star Wars movies at the time.
No, I was surprised you brought up Darth Maul because, spoiler alert, he comes out.
He comes out there? For real?
Yeah. At the very end.
Now I have to fucking see it. Does he talk?
Yeah.
He does.
But at the very, very end.
At the very end? Yeah. You're not bullshitting with me.
No.
He comes out? Oh, that's cool.
See, that's what I thought.
That's cool. I might as well see it then.
Spoiler to everybody. If you haven't seen it.
For fucking Solo, a fucking old ass movie.
To like the two people that are gonna hear this.
Us. Yeah. They're just gonna listen to the first like couple seconds.
She's like, "It was great, guys."
Good one. Nah, but I guess I gotta watch it now. I just stopped watching it because I got tired of like.
It was pretty good. I liked it. But like I said, I'm not a Star Wars fanboy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, none of that shit bothers me. I like watch it because I enjoy the fun of it. You know?
Don't you think it's weird? Because like back then, like in high school or whatever, we fucking bullied kids that love Star Wars. Now it's like the coolest thing now, and everybody wants to know everything about Star Wars.
I know. There's like nipple tats. So like.
Yeah. Fucking, they want to be Sith Lords and shit. And back then, it was uncool to like Star Wars back then.
Look, just to be a nerd in general, you have to be a gangster.
Yeah, and it's kind of like cool now to be fucking a nerd, right?
Yeah.
Fucking a nerd. No, be a fucking nerd.
Now they're involved. Now there's like nerd gangster people.
Nerd gangsters.
Yeah. They're like fusing. Yeah, listen to Tupac, motherfucker. But they have glasses, you know, like, and they study.
They're trying to get their lives together. I don't know. Yeah, everything that wasn't cool is cool now.
Yeah. Like, there was an example I thought of the other day. It was, okay, because there was like rap, right?
Yeah.
You know, it was like kind of like funky and whatever.
Like the 80s hip hop or whatever? You mean,
even
or what?
like late 70s. Like the hip, you know?
The Sugarland stuff or whatever?
Yeah, the
Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah.
And then like it evolved to like, you know, Public Enemy and like...
straight up.
Yeah, like political shit. And then gangster rap. And then gangster rap took over like the 90s.
Yeah.
And then now it's like rap, but you sing, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not weird. Like G-Funk, because like G-Funk was like all Nate Dogg, you know?
Yeah, that is weird. What is your favorite? Like, I like the gangster rap, even though it's kind of like when you listen to it, it's kind of funny.
It is
like
right?
When you listen to Tupac, right? Like when Tupac comes on, I laugh, but like that, the music's still good. But it's kind of like, come on, man. Like, he was taking himself way too seriously with all the fucking baggy pants and like the shirt, tattoos, thug life. I mean, that's fucking stupid. That's stupid.
Now we're gonna get shot.
I know, right? Just for making fun of Tupac. Nah, but when you listen to it, like, it's funny, but I still like the music from back then, you know, like
I like
the 90s rap. I like it when the way how they flow with the lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite thing. If a rapper can do that, that's badass, you know, like Biggie did. I know a lot of people say, oh, Biggie was the best, but I bring him up because he really was. Like, the way he flowed with the music, he wasn't just talking over a beat, you know, he was actually making music with... you know, with the beats or whatever, you know, it sounded really fucking good. And that's why I like that kind of genre of music. I think that back then was the way how the rappers were in the 90s was the way how guitar players were in the 80s. I think like the guitar players in the 80s were like at their peak, you know, with all these fucking techniques. They were trying to outdo each other, you know.
Yeah.
And they weren't trying to copy each other either, but they were trying to like be innovative. Be innovative and whatever. That to me, like in the 80s, the guitar player was at its peak. Same thing with like the rappers in the 90s. Like a lot of rappers were different. A lot of them were trying to...
Where do you think it peaked?
Of who?
Where do you think it peaked?
It peaked?
What do you think,
like when it was badass? Like,
yeah, like the... Or what rapper...
For the rappers?
Like, yeah.
Shit, man, I want to say 90s, but I really can't say like at what point. Maybe early thousands?
Yeah, but I'm thinking it was like with like Eminem.
Yeah, because he is the peak fucking rap artist, right? He's the one that fucking... No one wants to fuck with him, right? He'll destroy everybody. And I guess so with him, but...
And just like a mountain peak, he's white.
Top of all this brown. That's fucked up. He is the best, but I don't know. I don't really like a lot of his music.
I just like his first 3 albums.
Yeah, true. Like same thing. Like I liked him when he was all like he wasn't taking himself seriously. It was just all a joke to him.
Yeah.
And but I don't know. To me, it's not about like how technical advanced. Same thing with guitar. I don't really care about people playing real fast.
Yeah.
Or like trying to show like all this badass like sweeping and shit. As long as they make good music.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You know?
I like the melody.
Yeah, like that. Like with fucking rap music's the same way too. Like I don't want to hear people talk fast. I don't understand what the fuck you're saying if you're talking fast. Same thing with the guitar. You know, if you're playing too fast, that's not music. That just sounds like an exercise to me. You know, if you're playing way too fast, there's a time and a place when to do that when the music itself calls for it. Same thing with rap too. They have to fucking abide by the same fucking rules, you know, with fucking guitar.
In your world?
Yeah, in my world, yeah, this is how it's done. Fucking make music. But you gotta fucking, I mean, I'm not trying to say like don't be basic. You can do all this bullshit to make it interesting for the listener.
Right.
But don't try to show off at the same time. Like You have like this slow ass song, and you're rapping real fucking fast through it. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
That's why I don't like Michelangelo Battio.
Right? Yeah, that guy. I know he's badass, but he's...
Yeah, I mean, he's like a very technical
fucking
artist.
Plays with his left hand, too. He's right-handed and left-handed. Who the fuck does that? Just play with one hand.
Stop it.
He's probably like the Zodiac Killer, right? Because they had said that he was fluent, right, with writing with both hands. I don't know. But yeah, with that guy, too, like, he plays way too fucking fast. And it's crazy the way how he plays, but to me, I'd never... listen to an album of his because that's all.
Well, I mean, I just heard like when he was in Nitro, like I heard like his solos and like it's just like there's no melody, you know. It's all shredding.
Yeah,
and that's what I didn't like about it.
Puro shred. Puro shred. Yeah, no, I don't like that stuff, man. Yeah, I try to stay away. Well, I like I don't like basic guitar players. I like people who know what they're playing. But understand music enough when to do it, you know. That's what I like. Like that's who I listen to. Like a lot of I like a lot of Michael Schenker, even Rush. You know, like Alex Lifeson's a fucking badass guitar player. Not a lot of people talk about him. Yeah. But he's fucking bad. Yeah, he's Canadian. That's why. And I'm so like sad that fucking Neil Peart died. I know it's sad because. I mean, when I saw the post, I thought it was like fake, right? And I didn't want to believe it. Like I had like that. Nah, this is fake. Someone's like coming up with bullshit. And apparently he had fucking been fighting brain cancer for the last 3 years. I don't know if you knew about that. I didn't know that either. I didn't know about that at all. And I know like him as a person, he always kept himself like he didn't like doing. Interviews, or he'll do them sometimes, but he didn't like doing meet and greets. You know, he always liked being by himself, and a lot of hardcore Rush fans know that about him, and that's probably why we never knew he had fucking none of the family said anything or. Did
he come out in Trailer Park Boys? Because I know the other two did.
Did he? I don't know if he did. I know, Alex Lyson did. They kidnapped him, right? they kidnapped him at one point. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, he probably did. I want to say, he did. That's
You know what? And he also came out and did you ever see I Love You Man?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
they came out in that, right?
Yeah, they did. And the whole band. Yeah, they were watching them.
And then they came out. They did like I don't know if it was after the movie. I think it was after the movie. They did a skit or whatever, a sketch where they went to Rush's dressing room, and they were there like, and then Rush walks in like, "What the fuck? What are y'all doing?"
Man,
slapping the bass.
Yeah, that joke. Yes. Yeah, I don't think Geddy Lee slaps bass. I think he just plays with his fingers.
Dude, that dude is fucking badass.
I know, right?
It's fucking.
I don't want him to die too. No. They did say like, I've been wanting to. I know I say I don't read. But I want to read Neil Peart's book called Ghostwriter. This was around the time when he had lost his daughter, and I think 2 years before that he had lost his wife.
God
to
damn.
cancer. He had lost everything, and the band thought like after when he lost his daughter due to a car accident that he wasn't going to come back and play anymore. They thought Rush was done. But what he did, and I don't know for how long he did this, but he just took off on his bike and just went cross country. And he said that was like a spiritual experience, you know, just driving around and just kind of, it was
like a healing.
Yeah, a healing thing. And he talks about that experience in the books, and he's got like a lot of books out there based about his travels or whatever, and
like memoirs.
Yeah, like that. But the one that talks about his spiritual healing or whatever is that book, the Ghostwriter one. And I've been wanting, now that he's passed away, you know, it's sad because, you know, fuck, man, he went through a lot. I've heard people say even before that, he's been through a lot, you know, so I want to pick up that book. And it's just sad that somebody like that just fucking doesn't exist anymore, you know. He was like a brilliant mind for Rush. I mean, he made all the fucking lyrics. I think he was the guy that, you know, he wrote Limelight, dude. He did the trees, like who the fuck? Where the trees are in dispute of one another, you know, like the oaks and the maples, you know, they're fighting, they're at war.
Wasn't that like the Lord of the Rings thing or something?
Was it? I don't remember.
Well, I know.
You gotta listen to the song again. I know the song was saying like the Maples wanted more light, and the Oaks were like, nah, fuck that. You know,
Maybe not.
Stay there with the shade.
But I know he did read a lot of philosophy, and
he did.
That was like apparent or whatever in his lyrics.
One song that's fucking badass, and I'm not gonna pronounce it right, but it's off the album Hemispheres. Uh-huh. It's the one where there's like these two guys. Yeah, those two guys on top of the brain. Yeah. Well, the first song is about that on the album cover. There's about the two parts of the brain are at war with each other. Yeah. And it's one brain talks about like where more where the art is, you know, where fun, love comes from me, you know, all this comes from me. And then the next part of the song is the other part saying, you know, what do you call it? Like sophisticated shit is on my side, you know. Math is over here. Logic. Yeah, there you go. Like logic, order, you know, is on this side, and towards the end of the song, it's fucking beautiful because the brains become one. Yeah. You know, to make like, oh man, it's beautiful. It's a 18-minute long song. Yeah. But it's fucking badass to sit through because like the way how they constructed the music. I can't believe fucking Rush is just three guys, dude. Like, I know, it's just right? 3 guys. It's just 3 guys, and they fucking make the best music.
Dude, I love watching like their videos because it's just them in the studio.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they don't want to spend money on on like all these video effects. I'll just record us.
Let's come to our house in Canada. Come to the studio.
Yeah, it's great, man. They're a fucking badass band. The best in my opinion, I think, because no one's better than you, period. I don't think. Well, that's like a biased thing to say, right? I don't know all the drum players out there, but more likely they all cite him as a main influence, you know, and his music, now that he's passed away, is still going to continue to be like studied and covered. And I mean, that guy was just a fucking genius. Mm-hmm. And same thing if Geddy Lee dies too, and Alex Lifeson. Yeah. Alex Lifeson in the guitar world doesn't get that much
recognition.
Yeah, recognition. A lot of people talk about Geddy Lee and Neil, but Alex Lifeson's fucking equal like to them. You know, he's fucking badass too. He did all these fucking chords no one was doing around that time. So, oh man, it sucks because now that Neil's gone, I'm pretty sure Geddy and Alex, they don't want to continue Rush.
Oh no, they retired. Why should
they? Yeah, I think they their last tour was like in 2017, right? They had done like the R40, like the 40th anniversary.
Something like that.
Tour. Yeah, I saw them when they were doing Clockwork Angels, that tour. And they were supporting more of that album, so I didn't get to hear like most of the hits. Oh. But they opened up to the song Subdivisions. Wow. And that one was fucking badass. Like I was like, fuck, dude. I wanted to cry. Oh. You know, it was great.
I never got to see him, dude. I wanted to see him one time when they went to San Antonio.
It's badass. It was badass.
The tickets were fucking expensive, and then my manager at the time, he went. I was like, motherfucker.
Your manager? Yeah, the manager?
Yeah.
Well, oh, you mean from your job? Work, yeah. I thought your manager, like, who the fuck?
Yeah. I was touring, Joe. You were touring? He's like, knocking around that
stage board. He's not gonna make money. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's why I try to see all these bands, dude, because you never know. They fucking die out of nowhere.
No. You see, for Neil, I always thought, like, he's real technical. Yeah. And, like, very, very precise. Yeah. And that's cool. But I think, for me, it was John Bonham. I think that's my favorite.
Like, drummer. The favorite drummer.
Because he's, like...
He was more, like, off the shoot from the hip kind of drum player, right? Like, just badass, just raw talent, just the way how he played. No, I like that too.
You couldn't like it wasn't traditional drumming.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't just like like anything else. Especially at that time, dude. Like their first 2 albums came out in 1969.
Yeah,
there wasn't shit like that.
For real.
Yeah, like the first song you hear from them is what Good Times, Bad Times. And then how that fucking drum thing starts. Like, oh god.
You know what? Now that we're talking about Led Zeppelin, when I was talking to the guitar player in the band, Danny, he had wanted to cover some songs from this guy, and he told me that this is the guy that turned down a lot of famous bands. He even turned down Led Zeppelin, and introduced them to Robert Plant. But I forget the guy's name. He was like a folk singer guy with I forget his fucking name, dude. But then he was telling me, and I was listening to the music. It's weird because it was like, I would compare him to Bob Dylan, but it wasn't really like Bob Dylan. Like he had rock in there. No, not Donovan. I remember his name if I heard it, but he had a song. The only reason why Danny knows of him is because he saw a movie, The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
And they had 2 songs in there from him. Whoever's playing at the end credit song, that's the guy that turned down Led Zeppelin.
Freebird that plays The Devil's Rejects.
Not Freebird. There was another song because Danny was saying how they're gonna follow up Freebird because he was talking about Freebird, right? Like that was a badass like song to put in the movie.
Yeah.
And at the credits, that song comes on, and that to Danny that was like the perfect song to follow up Freebird. And that song was called Seed of something, dude. Seed of Time or some shit like that. I would look it up now, but I probably won't find them. But that guy was really talented. Was a really talented singer, and Led Zeppelin wanted to get him, but he turned them down to him. I don't know if that's true. I haven't really heard of this guy until Danny brought it up.
Okay,
so I don't know if that's true. So.
I know that Donovan, he was like a folk singer in the 60s, and the Led Zeppelin, before they were Led Zeppelin, like they played on one of his tracks. So I figured he meant him.
I don't know. I don't know what Danny says was true about that guy anyway, because I've never heard of him, you know. And this artist only he stayed independent. He wanted to be in control of his own music. So I wish I could remember his fucking name. I don't. Bring Danny into the podcast, just so you could like say that name of the guy and then tell him to fucking leave.
He's gonna hear you say that.
Yeah. Right. Nah. But yeah, he was telling me about that guy, and I was freaking out because like the music that he was showing me like different songs from that. I guess it was like a contemplation album or whatever. But you heard jazz in it, you heard rock, you heard like blues. It was crazy. Like this guy combined all the genres together. There was like a saxophone in there out of nowhere. It was fucking good. I just can't remember the name, and I feel stupid because I can't fucking remember that guy's name. But he's mainly like Bob Dylan because he started out that way, right? Like as a folk singer guy. I don't know. But he's probably dead, and I guess that sucks.
I don't know. Bob Dylan's still alive, and so is Donovan.
Oh, yeah, right. Who's the one that did that music with Les Claypool? Was that I was thinking Bob Dylan's son, because Bob Dylan's son does play too, right?
Yeah, he's from the Wallflowers.
Yeah.
But yeah, he never got they had that guy. One headlight.
I like how John Lennon's son is like as weird as he was. You know, like he's like I saw that video when they came out with that album.
Yeah.
That you had lended me.
Yeah.
What was it? The Quantum.
No, that was like their second one.
Their second one. Oh, okay.
Was it?
I had it here, I think.
Something to do with Mars. What is it? Phobos. The
right.
Monolith of Phobos.
Yeah, there you go. The Monolith of Phobos. Yeah, that was a fucking badass one. I like I remember listening to it when you had first lent it to me, and I didn't know who Les Claypool was at the time. I didn't know like Primus, you know.
What the hell's your problem?
I don't know. I'm stupid.
Nah, it's okay. I only heard about Les Claypool like in 2008 or something. 2007. Right. No, 2006.
2006. That fucking stupid. Metallica's retarded, man. They didn't hire him for the bass job. Oh. Did you hear about that, right?
Yeah, I think you told me about it.
Yeah, where
man.
He went into audition, and Metallica was saying on the VH1 Story of Metallica or whatever that he's too good, you know, he's too badass to be with us. And then Claypool was like, nah, that's bullshit. They were just being nice. They thought I was too fucking weird. And he is weird. The way he fucking dresses and everything. That's why I love him, man. Like, since then, like, when you told me about Les Claypool or whatever, like, that album probably was, like, my introduction to him.
Oh, okay.
Right? So, and then I started listening to him. And my brother is big in Primus.
Primus, yeah.
Yeah, but my brother was up north at the time. So, I started listening to some of their music, and it's fucking good. I even went to go see them play live.
You did?
In San Antonio was fucking badass.
Wait, them two or like Primus?
No, Primus. Just Primus. Oh. And
everyone's saying Primus sucks?
Yeah, dude. I was going to say, man, that's fucking badass. That's a badass chant. Because you don't know if they're serious. You don't know. And they just kept saying, Primus sucks. And it was a badass show. He put on a good show, and that's also a 3-piece band too. Yeah, that's also like just like Rush.
He doesn't even need the guitar player.
Yeah, he really doesn't. He's just there like just by himself. Mr. Kringle, he's got like the cello right. Yeah. When he played that song, he came up with that pig mask too, like in the video. It was fucking great. I don't want him to die.
I know.
No, man, all the fucking heroes are dead. I know. And dying too, because Rush is our heroes.
David Gilmour from Pink Floyd looks like a Sith Lord already. You know?
Yeah, he fucking might die. If he dies, man, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, Paul McCartney's already like in close to 80, if not 80 already. Mm-hmm. Well, he's gonna be 80 this year. He was born 1940.
He's gonna be 80,
right? Was my math right? Yeah.
You would know because I don't.
Yeah, he's gonna be 80. Still rocking.
Wow, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, did you see that movie yesterday?
Which one?
Yesterday? It's good.
Is that like a Pink Floyd thing or?
No, it's like a Beatles thing.
Oh yeah. So basically, I know what movie you're talking about. This is where the guy, he's covering Beatles music, right? Yeah. And no one's heard of it for some reason. I've been wanting to see that movie.
It was real good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta see it.
Like
what happens? Does it? Well, I guess you're gonna spoil it for everybody, right? If I ask you to go and I better not.
But no, it's okay. I'll spoil it.
No one gives a shit about that movie. Spoilers. Nobody's gonna
jump to this time code. I don't even know. By the time, like, if anybody does listen to it, by the time
they fucking turned it off already, logged off of Facebook. I'd rather look at Baby Yoda memes than to watch this shit to hear this shit.
No. Yeah. So what happened? Like this guy, something happens to the world. Like the whole world shuts off. Mm-hmm. And
like the electricity or whatever.
Yeah, like something happens where, and he's on his bike. He had just quit like music or something. Like he was going home, and then like the whole world starts shutting off around him, and then he gets hit by a bus. And when he wakes up, nobody knows about
who the fuck the Beatles are.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he knows that is because he starts covering the Beatles song.
Yeah, and
everybody's saying that's amazing.
Fucking Ed Sheeran comes out and he's hilarious in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When he starts doing "Hey Jude," he's like, "But one note. Maybe you should make it Hey Dude." It's great. It's a good movie. Oh, and then like later on in the movie, like there's these two people, like they're always there, and then like they raise like a yellow submarine and like it's like, what the fuck, right? Yeah. So then like he invites them to like his dressing room or whatever, and they just want to say, or they say like, we're just here to say thank you for doing this because the world would be a lot uglier or a lot shittier without the Beatles music.
The Beatles music.
And so like they're the only 3 people on earth that know about the Beatles music.
Does he get shot like John Lennon did?
No.
Does he get shot?
Nah.
Nah, man. He would have gotten
It was shot. A beautiful movie. I really loved it.
I need to see that one, man. I've been wanting to see it when I heard about it, but for some reason...
Darth Maul comes out.
At the very end, he's the one that shoots him. That's fucked up. I was I was reading what was the name of the fucking book where the guy was reading? The Cat's Eye or
The Catcher's
in the Rye? Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
fucking book. The guy who killed John Lennon.
Yeah, Mark David Chapman. Yeah, he was reading Catcher. I read that book. I didn't kill him, did he?
It was like there's a picture, right, of him before he kills him, right?
Yeah.
Like getting something signed or whatever.
Yeah.
That's creepy, man. I know. That's fucking creepy. Yeah, that's stupid too. John Lennon had more to give to the world.
Maybe.
He like gives up music right after that. Yeah, but we only have like 2 Beatles left, right?
Yep.
So.
And then Ringo, I think Ringo's the oldest, so he's already in his 80s.
Yeah.
And he's like...
And he still plays.
Dude, he still has black hair. Like...
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's still
like a kid.
I liked him in that Caveman movie.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea that was Ringo Starr. It was a fucking good movie. Tuken Lar. That was the name of the caveman. I gotta see that movie again. That was
Me too. I haven't seen it. I have it on DVD somewhere.
Yeah. And there's like no like English dialogue. They're just talking like idiots, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, like cavemen, right? Like, yeah, it's funny, man. I gotta see that one.
And they remembers like when they cook like a dinosaur.
Yeah, like a big ass egg, right? Yeah. And they have like this fucking big ass fucking omelet or whatever. Yeah, it's a good one. Is that like an 80s movie too?
I think it was an 80s movie, yeah. Or like 70s.
I remember like my mom renting that movie. I thought it was like weird. Like, who would watch this? Because it seemed like a movie made for kids.
Yeah.
But I guess like it was popular because of Ringo, right?
Yeah.
That's probably why. Did he do like music for the movie?
I don't know.
Right? Like
honestly, I bought it because I liked it as a kid, and then I didn't see it.
Yeah, same. Like now that we're bringing that up, I want to find that movie on like Vudu or something.
Yeah, it's probably on Vudu.
Yeah, that's a good one. But it's just him, and I don't think Paul McCartney plays anymore, right?
Yeah, yeah, man.
Does he?
Yeah, I just said it, Joe.
Oh, my bad.
Like
I know Ringo Starr
like
does.
3 minutes ago.
I gotta listen to the podcast again. Oh yeah, he did say it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, edit the fuck out of the video. He still rocks out.
Yeah,
that's cool.
As a matter of fact, one of my high school buddies, he saw him in Austin last year. Like,
that's good, man, because, you know, he probably fucking died too. You never know. Fucking 2016 was the ugliest year to be famous.
It's like everybody sold their soul.
And the devil was like, oh, trying to collect. Prince and who
David
else?
Bowie.
Fucking David. Yeah, he died like in
January,
right?
Yeah.
The year before that, in December, it was Lemmy from Motorhead.
Oh, Lemmy.
And then I don't know, that guy from Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland, had died, but I don't know if it was December also. Mm-hmm. But if they would have held on just a little bit longer for 2016 would have been way more devastating. It's crazy because even the bass player for Dio died in that same year too. I was sad. He had died that same year, and Prince, David Bowie, who else?
Alan Rickman and David Bowie. They died on the same day.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Alan Rickman.
Princess Leia.
Fuck, 2016. She died 2016.
Yeah, and then the next day her mom died.
I know, that's fucked up, right? Wow. Like, I remember 2016 was bad, but now that we're talking about the people that died, I realize it's fucked up. Wow, dude. I had no idea. She died that year. Princess Leia.
Yeah, in December.
Fucking lying asshole. Let me check.
She died December, 27th?
Oh, man.
And then her mom died on the 28th or something like that.
Let me check.
It was like toward the end of December.
Fucking crazy.
It was like just like the nail in the coffin, you know? Like, well, I did not
make a pun, right?
I didn't even make a pun.
Fucking dick. Let's see. Carrie Fisher, when the fuck did you die? Holy shit, yeah, December 27th, 2016. Oh. Yeah, right at the end of the year.
Oh, that was the day I did open mic for the first time.
December 27th? You like specifically that day?
That day, yeah.
You're lying.
Or was it the 28th? No, I think it was the 27th.
Where is it? Where's your... Oh, when you did open mic?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You never recorded it, right?
I didn't record it. I know my friend did, but he never sent me the video. And I was like, I bombed so badly. I was like, man.
For real? No, I think you had some good jokes, right?
No. And then I got so nervous that I couldn't even read. Like, I had my paper like this, and I was like shaking. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. You know what?
It was like that scene with the Joker. You're just coughing and laughing at your own jokes.
No, but I opened with a joke, and then I heard that joke on Kill Tony recently.
Really?
Like, somebody did it like this past year. The same opening joke.
They had stole your joke?
They did.
Yeah, because I know you don't steal jokes. That's always been like your creed, right? Like, you don't steal shit.
But it's kind of an obvious joke, you know. So I'm pretty sure many people have thought about it.
Yeah, I thought about it. What was the joke? You still remember? You threw away the paper that had all the jokes.
No, because they say you are what you eat, so that I guess that makes me a pussy.
Oh yeah, that is kind of a basic as fuck. Yeah, I think I might have made it up at some point. And I said, "Nah, that joke sucks." Yeah, I remember when you did that. Man, I fucking forgot about it. Yeah, also told me you were like in the fucking movie too. I never saw it.
Yeah, it was on Netflix for a while.
Liar. Was it?
Bro, yeah.
What movie was it again?
It's called Secret at Arrow Lake.
Secret at Arrow Lake?
Yeah. It was a shit movie.
What did you say? That you were playing like Frisbee in the back?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We all look stupid.
No, but I looked really stupid.
In the movie?
I was like, I stood out. I was the only one in black, all in black. Right? Everybody else had color. Like I was like black shirt, long ass hair.
They didn't tell you anything either. They said they just told you to just dress like I usually do.
Yeah, as long as you have no labels. That was the thing.
Oh, labels?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Couldn't have like a Spurs thing or something.
Oh, okay. I guess
because you have to pay for rights for all that bullshit.
But they didn't really care. They just told you to do whatever in the background.
Yeah, but like I'm fucking like goofy, like
you're playing Frisbee for real.
Yeah,
you weren't joking.
No, I'm not joking. And then like, so the other guys are all like jockey, right?
Yeah,
and I was like a dork, like, and like I threw it and it looked all stupid, And so like you're like, even if you're like watching the movie and you don't know me,
yeah,
you see me in the background like, man, that extra's like a dumbass,
Fuck that extra. Sorry. Fucking alarm.
No, I think
she overheard the conversation. The FBI coming in, right? I guess I gotta see that movie just to see you,
Yeah, I'm in 47 minutes, 57 minutes, and 1 hour and 7 minutes.
You had shown me like a YouTube link. Was it like to the scene where you're in, or what?
Well, they have the whole movie on YouTube. It's not there anymore. I checked the other day because I was trying to show off.
Yeah, I guess I'll never see the fucking movie.
I downloaded it once somewhere. I gotta find it.
Yeah, I gotta see it someday.
Stupid though.
Because I should have seen it when you told me. It's just I was too lazy to look it up. I did look up the one where you said there was like you had made like a website. Jesus doesn't please us.
What the fuck?
You remember that one?
Oh, I remember that poem that I wrote.
I had seen that one. I was like, that's cool.
I posted it on a website.
Didn't you? You had shown me the link to it.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, and I went to it. It was just a poem. Yeah, I was like, this is cool. And that was it. That was your start in like web design or some shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
My fails.
Jesus doesn't please us. When was the last time was it just that one poem in there?
I guess, yeah. Because all my poems I keep on my phone or like.
Yeah.
I used to have like a notebook. I don't know what happened to it.
Do you have like other Facebook pages out there?
I do. I have, what is it? I have Doug Stanhope quotes.
Uh-huh. You have a lot of people in that one too?
Yeah, that one grew by itself to over 1,000 people. I never promoted it or anything.
Good. Not like the Mario was my first one, right?
Yeah. That one I bought ads.
And the one I still keep alive.
I know. And then that one I just let go because like I haven't logged on Facebook in a while.
I know. I just look at whatever fucking video game related shit I run into. I just share it onto the, and it gets likes too, and I don't really care. I have a friend that wants to do like video streaming for video games, and I told him, well, I could post it for you on my thing. I have like a lot of people on there, but he hasn't gotten on the ball to do it. So that way I could get like 90%. He can have like the 10%. I'm learning. Yeah, I do that shit. But no, like I tell him too, like just do it. Whatever. All you have to do is just record. Figure out how to do it on Facebook, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna figure it out for you. Just you figure it out, and I'll share. Your things.
Like the stream.
The stream.
He's not gonna record it and then upload it.
No, he wants to do it live.
Live?
Like a live thing. So he has to figure out how to do that.
Like on what device?
The way he's been doing it on Twitch. I don't know how that works.
No, but like I'm saying, like on Xbox, PS4.
He plays through his PS4, I believe. Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. I was thinking of like screen capturing. Oh, okay. Because you need this device that you hook up to the TV and the thing to record it.
He probably has it because he's been wanting to do shit like that for like a long time. He would buy like all this stuff. You mean like to record the video on the TV?
Yeah.
Like that device, he does have something like that. You think I'm lying? Well, yeah, I don't know what the fuck he has. I think I'm lying too. No, I don't know what the fuck he has, but he's able to do the Twitch thing.
Yeah.
And at least, if you can get that going, you can probably figure out how to do it on Facebook. And I'll just get him to make the channel grow even more. The page.
He becomes like the most famous like Twitcher.
He takes over the page, right? Like, fuck. I think the page still has like 1,800 followers.
Oh, really?
On that one.
Bastards.
We've lost some.
This is shit.
We've lost some people. Yeah, but it's still going. It's still doing its thing. Didn't she have like another one though? Like besides those two?
Yeah, there was like George Carlin quotes or some shit. I don't know. These are like two comedy ones.
Are they just like they're not like, it's not like a page like that. It's more like a group type thing, is it?
No, it's just a page.
It's just a page.
I didn't do the group.
Oh, okay.
Because the group, anybody can post.
Yeah, post shit. Mm-hmm.
No.
And you don't have anything like that?
Nah. I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah, just having to sort through all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Because all these guys that have groups, they all have rules,
Yeah.
And you can only talk about certain things. I don't know, whatever. Fuck those groups. Yeah.
I was part of a group called the People Who Hate People group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were part of there?
Yeah, well, I mean, like...
You're still in there?
Yeah, I guess. I haven't logged in forever.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, it was the Bill Hicks thing, so that was cool. Oh, yeah, I think I also had a Bill Hicks page as well. And so I would use them. So I would, like... post something on there and then post it to them and then get likes through that.
I think like the posts back then when you at first told me about the people that hate people, they will post up all this ugly shit. They don't do it anymore. No. They kind of died down.
Oh no, because the mods are like they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were pretty cool. Like the Bill Hicks brother, he's on there too.
He's on there too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, he's not a mod or anything, but
like
he'll post stuff. About Bill Hicks and stuff, thoughts, memories,
I guess
pictures.
I guess he hasn't posted shit in a long time because I haven't seen anything like that.
He lives in Austin, I think. He's the one that keeps the estate going for Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that bullshit estate?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the estate owner and all that shit?
I remember, I don't know if they posted, but when David Letterman had to pull a segment from his thing.
His last one.
And there was, I don't know why he did that, because there was like nothing wrong with what he was talking about.
Dude.
Back then. Yeah, a lot of people say that back then was more hardcore. Like, where did all these pussies come from? We're still doing pussy ass shit back then too.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's just we all have a platform to be butthurt, like the internet.
Well, I guess because that's more like mainstream shit.
Yeah.
And then, what
because there was nothing wrong with whatever the fuck he was saying. He wasn't saying something racist or, like, I don't know.
I think it was
It wasn't being too offensive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've heard uglier shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like back then you couldn't say ass on TV.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, like now that we bring that up, like fucking Andrew Dice Clay fucking got banned from MTV for like a decade. I think he's still banned from MTV.
He probably doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't, because MTV doesn't, it's not as big as it was before.
But he probably just didn't give a fuck anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's still, dude, have you heard him recently?
No.
Dude, he's fucking just as hilarious.
For real?
Yeah, like I've seen him on Joe Rogan's podcast. I've seen
him. He's on there?
Yeah. You know Bert Kreischer?
Nah.
Okay, The Machine.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I know because of that fucking skit. Yeah.
He was on his podcast too. It was fucking hilarious.
Both of them were on there at the same time.
No, I'm saying like he went to both of their podcasts.
Oh, okay.
He's done both. Like he's done one with Joe Rogan a few times.
Yeah.
You know Joey Diaz? He's like a fat Cuban Italian dude.
I probably have. I just gotta see his face.
Anyway, he's like one of the most like that guy does not give a fuck. Like he's like a hardcore comic, like just straight up fucking hardcore shit, right? But he was on there one time with Andrew Dice Clay, and it was fucking hilarious.
Man, because he was like at the time considered to be like the ugliest comic, right? Andrew Dice Clay. And
maybe.
Like back then,
and Sam Kinison.
You know that saying, like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Mm-hmm. You know, that's exactly that. A lot of people were butthurt back then too. So, I mean, going back with like Bill Hicks, like I remember when they were talking about that. And even David Letterman admits, I don't even know why we pulled this off the air. There was nothing wrong with it. I guess at the time, like we felt like it was offensive to whoever. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember Bill Hicks' skit, but I saw the whole thing, but there was nothing offensive about it, you know?
I think it was the whole thing about finding and killing Billy Ray Cyrus or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did like the Columbine just happen?
Nah. I don't even think the World Trade Center happened yet. Yeah, it did.
Was it? Is that why? Yeah, because a lot of people were kind of... They had to change, like, even with movies, too, when the September 11 happened, they had to pull, like, certain scenes from different movies.
Like Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the first attack one, like in 93. Mm-hmm. Where some dude blew up the basement.
Oh, yeah, they tried to take down the Trade Center, right?
Yeah, built a stupid shit bomb.
Yeah.
Like, nobody got hurt. Just himself.
And that would have been like the best place to bring down the building too, because I've heard people say like that's where the foundation is. Mm-hmm. And if you were gonna bring down the towers, it would be down there. So we're going into the conspiracy part of the podcast. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams or whatever. That is true though. I heard somebody say that like actually it was Donald Trump that said that.
Oh,
I had heard a video where Donald Trump says like because he knows the way how buildings are built because he builds buildings, right? He's rich, and he said that the only way to bring down the building is to destroy the foundation down there, right? I don't know.
Thanks, Mr. President.
Yeah, right. Thanks for showing the fucking terrorists how to fucking I don't know. Fuck terrorism.
I know buildings.
Yeah, but because of that, they had to fucking. What was that scene in Spider-Man where he's hanging like on the American flag post, right?
Well, no. There was a scene where we had a web on the Twin Towers, right?
Was there? I don't remember. It's been
that was like the first teaser trailer.
Oh, and they cut that up?
Yeah, there was like a helicopter and it got caught up in the web.
Oh, yeah. I remember
that too. And
that would have been a badass scene.
Yeah.
They should have kept it. They should have kept it.
For the special edition Blu-ray.
Oh, well. But yeah, when that happened, I guess. But everybody was all like sensitive at the time. Well, especially, when the buildings went down, a lot of people died. Terrorists and shit. But no, even before then, a lot of people were getting butthurt from comics. Andrew Dice Clay is badass. I gotta see that fucking podcast that you're talking about. I didn't even know he still did stand up.
Yeah,
I don't see him at all like on social media.
I don't think he does that shit.
No.
No,
I would think he would take advantage of it, but he's famous, right? So he doesn't have to.
I think he has his own show, unless it got canceled already. But it's like a show about
unless it got canceled, probably. Man, the people get butthurt for all the things today. Wait until they.
No, but I think it was like a Showtime show.
A Showtime show?
I believe so. I think it was called Dice.
Like a reality show or something?
No, I think it was just based on his life. But he's playing himself. Yeah, because Whitney Cummings... Was it Whitney Cummings? Or Natasha Leggero. One of those chicks plays his wife.
His wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're losing gas at the end of this podcast. Forgetting about shit to talk about. Let's talk about Golden Chicken and their bullshit prices. That's good.
Golden Chicken. Can end it right there.
Yeah, we can sponsor Golden Chicken. We're giving them what do you call it?
Free advertising.
Free advertising.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I want a free chicken tender basket, motherfuckers. Yeah, dude. I don't know.
All right.
What else you want to talk about?
We can save it for another day, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. We're gonna pick up right where we left off for tomorrow, like nothing but air.
Let's get 2 hours of air.
Yeah. How long have we been doing this?
I don't know. Probably about 2 hours. Almost.
2 hours for real.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna like do like a couple of minutes and that's it.
I don't know, like 15 minutes. All right. Go home.
That's it. We touched up on a lot of shit, right?
Like, yeah, we did. It was all natural.
I wasn't even planning to talk about Neil Peart. I was. I just had to figure out a way how to do it.
Well, I didn't think jet fuel was going to be words that were uttered on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we should bring other people on. The dog. We have a dog out here. Fucking annoying asshole. Yeah, fuck your neighbor's dogs, man.
Yeah. They're going to hear this.
Oh, you can cut it out, I guess.
All right, well, that was episode 1. Thanks, everybody. If you even hear this.
For real. I'll probably listen to it later.
All right.